Welcome to Truth, Money, and Freedom. Today is Saturday, the 10th of August, 2019. Hey, I just did a story here not half an hour ago about Jeffrey Epstein, but now there's a new story that has popped up on Zero Hedge with a little bit more detail, so I'll share this. Jeffrey Epstein dead in apparent suicide, and I have this enlarged so you guys can see it too. Jeffrey Epstein has died after having reportedly committed suicide in his jail cell, according to multiple news reports. After a gurney carrying, I think that's carrying, what is believed to be Epstein was seen wheeled out of the Manhattan Correctional Center around 7:30 a.m., according to the New York Post. The 66-year-old Epstein was previously placed on suicide watch after he was found nearly unconscious inside his cell with marks around his neck, according to a Post report from late July. Investigators questioned former Orange County police after Nicholas Tartaglin, or whatever, suspected of killing four men in a cocaine distribution conspiracy in connection with the incident. The former cop claimed to have not seen anything nor touched Epstein. Needless to say, today's news is highly suspicious. I couldn't agree more. And there's some tweets here. Even the time of day of the story is shocking. The first check-in on the prisoner, who has already attempted suicide once, was not until 7:30 a.m. while he was on suicide watch? Good question. I love this one. So Epstein failed to commit suicide the first time, is then placed specifically on suicide watch, then successfully commits suicide. Right. Got it. Let's see. Guess the guards just happened to be looking the other way from the CCTV for an hour or so. The apparent suicide comes just hours after a massive trove of documents. In fact, let me comment on that. What I read was over 1 million documents was unsealed in a case linked to Epstein, in which one of his victims says she was forced to perform sexual acts on high profile individuals, including former Maine Senator George Mitchell, former New Mexico Governor Bill Richardson, money manager Glenn Dubin, and MIT professor Marvin Minsky. I'll go ahead and link this down below. This was on Zero Hedge. There's more data here, gang. But once again, I mean, being someone who was following this, I doubt he committed suicide. I think he was probably killed. I do believe he is dead. It makes sense. I don't think this is a fake suicide where they've actually whisked him away and had some kind of body double in there. I don't think so, because this man had too much information. He is far, far too dangerous to the pedophile network. Not that he wanted to turn evidence on the pedophile network, but if they were using the right techniques, they could have gotten all the information they needed out of him. The documents were piling up, and there's too many high-profile people that are already being named as pedophiles. And of course, we're hearing names like, let me read the names again. Bill Richardson, George Mitchell, stuff like that. But of course, we're not seeing Bill or Hillary Clinton on this list. We're not seeing the names that we know we need to see, because we know they're a part of the network and have helped fund the network through the Clinton Initiative, and organized the pedophile network for probably the Western Hemisphere through the Clinton Initiative. By the way, I can't prove that, but that's my assertion, based on all the information that's been available, putting this puzzle together for a long, long time. I will say that he is quite evil, and it's a good thing he's gone. He is a very, very evil man, or was a very evil man, and but at the same time, it would have been better if he had been alive long enough to go to trial. It would have been much better for all of us, gang, if he stood trial, because the information that they were amassing was starting to get pretty big, and I know they've already got the goods on the Clintons and the Bushes. I know they've got the goods on the Bushes too, but that's CIA stuff. So at any rate, it is what it is. He is dead now, and now there will never be a trial. And I suspect that all the documents that they've been amassing since his incarceration are probably just going to disappear and go away. I think, and what they'll do, I suspect, is they will look into it as far as they can without eyewitness accounts, and basically they won't be able to prosecute any of the big names for lack of physical evidence, and say we can't do it on circumstantial evidence. The guy's dead, so therefore we cannot get evidence from him. But hopefully they were able to get the video evidence on the big folks. I suspect that the video evidence for the Clintons has been there all along, and but they're protected. The Clintons are protected by the CIA, that is. And I don't know, gang. Big news. This is very, very big news for Saturday. Um, I don't know if And by the way, I've already some of the subs that I have said, I saw this coming. We all did. We saw this coming, but it's not a good thing. I mean, he needed to survive long enough to go through trial. That's what we, honest to God, needed. And I don't think he committed suicide, honestly. I really, really don't. He was suicided, in my opinion. He was far too dangerous to the pedophile network to be left alive. That is just, once again, my opinion. But like I said, today I have to go to work, so I can't spend any more time with this. But I wanted to give you the update and this new link. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And if I can't get another video done this weekend, have an awesome weekend. Spend some time with your families. Enjoy life a little bit. Okay, you guys all take care. May God bless each and every one of you.